doing today? Yes. Oh, that's lovely. Did you receive your email with all your measurements? Yes. Remember the last time we took your measurements and everything? Yeah. Did you receive the email about it? Good. So did you sign up for the app and everything? So it gives you all your sizes and the diverse stores and stuff like that? Oh, okay, that's perfect. So, as I said the last time that we were together, today we are going to talk about coloring. Now that you know your perfect size, the next thing is to know your perfect palette, color palette. And that color palette, it's based on your skin tone, your hair, your eyes and everything else, and gives you your best colors and your not so good colors. So it's not going to tell you that you can't wear color. Yes, you can, but the closer to your face, the more harmonious the color must be, so that your face looks nice, fresh and smooth. Okay, so first of all, I just want to do a test with you. I want you to look in your inner wrists, the inner side of your wrist, and I want you to tell me the color that you see of your veins. Okay, just tell me. And if your veins don't show very well on your wrist, you can always look somewhere else. You can look in those little veins around your face, especially very fair people have a little bit of veins right around their eyes, and it shows a little bit in their skin. Okay, so perfect. So if your veins look greenish, it means that your undertone is a warm based undertone with hints of yellow. For example, as you can see, I have an olive green vein, and that means I have a yellow olive warm undertone. Okay, if you have a bluish or purple, cooler purple, you're going to have a very cool skin tone with hints of blue and pink on your skin tone. And if you have both, you don't know how to distinguish very well, that means you have a neutral skin tone, but you always have neutral but more warm, neutral but more cool, so that it gives you the separation between warm and cool. Of course, in foundations and makeup, you're going to have cool, warm and neutral, but usually in clothes you go for cool or for warm, because that's how colors are usually divided. Okay, so now that we determined what is your skin tone subtone, so if it's warm or cool, we go for the next step, and the next step is a color palette. Okay, so a color palette is basically a palette that gives you the colors that are best for you and the levels of hue, value and chroma that are best for you. So the hue, it's if the color is cool or warm. The value is to tell you if the color is light or deep, and the chroma gives you soft or very clear, intense, highly saturated color. And it's based, as I said, in your hair, your eyes and your skin tone. Also, they are divided in two, and those palettes are based on the seasons of the year. So you have spring, you have summer, you have autumn, fall, and then you have winter. Okay, so let's talk about the first of all, the spring and the summer. So the spring, for example, here in the clear spring, you're going to have a hair that's between black and brown, possibly with red highlights. So you have the spring is going to be the warm and fresh, so it's going to be the lightest levels of warm tones. Okay, so the counterpart for the warm spring is the warm fall. So the warm spring, you have warm and fresh colors, and your hair it's medium to dark, so it can be black, brown, medium dark blonde, some highlights. So you have here where your hair can be the colors. Your eyes, usually a bright coloring, possibly with a sunburst pattern, so it's usually a topaz color or very light brown, green, beautiful green eyes or blue eyes. And the skin is a skin that tans easily. You can be porcelain, light ivory, peach, bronze, warm black or brown black, but your skin always have that warm undertone, and that means that you can bronze. Of course, a porcelain skin is going to take longer to bronze, but you still can bronze and you can tan, and you can, when exposed to the sun, highlight the beautiful golden undertones that you have in your skin. The colors for you, the hue must be warm, not very warm, but warm enough in the scale. The value is supposed to be right in the middle, because your the harmony on your face colors and on your skin and eyes, you don't need much contrast, and the chroma is clear. That means the colors must be clear colors, and you have to avoid muted pastels because you need color to highlight your features. So here are the colors for the clear spring. They are hot pink, rose pink, cherry, flame, light salmon, marigold looks gorgeous, spearmint, lime, black, charcoal, off-white, robin egg, aqua, royal blue, periwinkle blue, and iris. And the worst colors are flashly neutrals like brownish, a very dark olive, very golden yellows, oranges, a very muted sienna, and pastel colors, because pastel colors don't give you enough strength of clarity to highlight your beautiful features. And some examples are Mila Kunis, Adriana Lima, that's the Brazilian supermodel, Emma Watson, Beyonce, and Jennifer Godwin. So here we're going to the next one, and the next one is cool and delicate. In this case, if you have a very bluish toned undertones in your arms and in your little veins, then that means that you have a very cool undertone. So the cool undertone, the hair is usually light, and blondes, it's usually light. Even if your hair it's dyed blonde, maybe you should change. Every time you change the color of your hair, you may change the color of your palette. So if your hair is a little bit more black and you dyed your hair blonde, and if you have the other features, you may need to change the color palette. And also, if you're letting the gray hair, depending if your gray hair is more cool or more warm, you can also change your color palette. You're going to see that a lot of people, when they change and let their white and gray hair come out and own it, they need to change their makeup and everything else because they need to adapt for that new color. Okay, so the cool and delicate light summer means that you have beautiful light hair. Usually you have very clear eyes, light eyes, such in the colors such as blue and green, and your skin tone is a very cool tone and burns easily. So you have the pink tone beige, the pale neutral, pale beige, rose beige, or soft beige. Your colors, the hue is very cool. Okay, your value must be light, because again, if as you see, all the coloring that you have around your face, your hair, your eyes, your skin tone, they are very light. So you don't want to overpower the lightness, the delicacy of your tones on your face. And remember, every skin tone is beautiful, and we want to make it even richer and more beautiful, and accentuate your personal coloring. Okay, so the value is light, and the chroma, it's a balance between soft and clear. So the best colors are crimson. Crimson looks stunning in light colored people, so that's why a lot of light colored usually put that beautiful crimson red lip. It looks amazing. You have raspberry, bubblegum, pale coral. Those colors are also great lipstick options for people that have the cool and delicate light summer coloring. Then you have lavender, chiffon, khaki, cocoa, mint, sea foam, sea green, baby blue, cornflower, light navy, dovey gray, and steel gray. As you can see, they have clear tones, but they have a little bit of paleness, such as mint and dovey gray, and the worst colors are dark, overpowering colors. So this skin tone and this coloring usually don't look very well in very strong, overpowering colors like black, like rich greens, or very beautiful warm base orange, or warm base red. So they still can look good with those colors, but they're going to have to offset with the makeup. So if they put a beautiful red, not red, I'm sorry, but a beautiful black dress, they need to offset with their makeup. So if they throw a crimson lipstick, then it balances the black. Okay, next we are going to the richer colors. Is usually the autumn and the winter. I'm going to start with the warm and rich deep autumn, and this is my coloring. I'm a warm based, and you're going to see that I have the features that you are listed in here, and usually I look very well in those colors too. So in the warm and rich autumn, deep autumn, you have a hair that's between medium to dark golden brown and brown black. You can have honey or ginger highlights. The eyes can be dark brown, dark green, or dark hazel. The skin colors are ivory, gold beige, olive, bronze, or chocolate, and it means that those colors they tan easy too. Again, the sun is always going to highlight warm undertones. Okay, and the best colors are bold, warm hues. So you have a very warm hue in the hue section. You have a deep value, that means the colors are very deep and strong, and you have a clear chroma, that means the colors are very with a high intensity. Okay, so here you have the several colors here that can be used for lipstick, and you can be at brick, flame looks amazing, wine color also looks great for lipstick in people that coloring, such as me. And the best colors are brick, flame, pumpkin, I love pumpkin, tangerine, light salmon, amber, goldenrod, chartreuse, beige, chocolate, wine, grape, clear navy, hunter's green, grass, and olive. The worst colors usually are soft pastels and cool dust tones, and that's true if I don't put makeup on. Again, makeup can improve and harmonize your face, and the closer to your face, the more harmonizing the color must be. Because, for example, I am this color, right? If I put a very, how can I say here, a very dusty blue color, very soft pastel, I'm not going to put close to my face. I'm usually going to put on a skirt or pants or stuff like that. If I put very close to my face, I need to offset with gold jewelry or very beautiful warm makeup. Okay, the examples are Rashida Jones, Kendall Jenner, Leah Michelle, Sofia Vergara, Natalie Portman, and Halle Berry. So beautiful skin tones, as you can see here. They are olive. A lot of Latin people of Latin heritage, they have this skin tone. And last but not least, we have the gorgeous, cool, brilliant, clear winter. So for the winter, you usually have a lot of contrast in your skin and between the skin and the other features. So you're going to have very dark hair, but you're going to have very cool based skin tone and beautiful cool based eyes. So you have a lot of contrast, so you need a lot of clear chroma to really highlight that exquisite beauty of your skin tone. Okay, so the hair usually medium to dark, brown and black. Okay, so you have a bluish tint or purplish tint in your hair. The eyes, you can be bright blue, it can be green, it can be pale hazel, it can be rosy brown or very deep black or brown black eyes. And the skin tone, you have milky white, light beige, pale olive, deep black or very black ebony, gorgeous skin. And some examples, you have Courtney Cox, Katy Perry. I think she's one of the biggest examples. You see so much contrast between the paleness of her skin and the darkness of her hair, especially when she had the black hair. I think it was a perfect hair for her. Fan Bingbing, Megan Fox, Alex Bledel, and the gorgeous Lupita Nyong'o. And the best colors are usually cool undertones, cool hues, medium value, and a very clear chroma. And they can wear beautiful winter-based colors such as fuchsia, bubblegum, raspberry, coral. Those are great lipstick colors for them. Chiffon, mint, light emerald looks amazing, and also emerald itself, like emerald simulants in earrings, look amazing with this coloring. Pine, black, not everyone can wear black, remember that. Icy gray, optic white, very crisp white, makes your skin tone shine, looks amazing. Aqua, cobalt, navy, periwinkle, and orchid. And the worst colors for them are rusty, warm shades or dusty pastels, like a rusty and very reddish base brown, olive, flesh tones, a warm yellow, and ivory, and some dusty tones such as dusty lavender, dusty blue. So those are the colors that will most likely help you. Of course, there are a lot more colors than the ones listed in here, but you just have to remember the 3 points of hue, chroma, and value. So if you're a very warm color, you have to go to the warm hue. If you have blue veins, you have to go to the cool hue. If you have a lot of contrast, you need to bring contrast into your skin and bring very clear, beautiful, bright colors. If you have a softer contrast in your skin tone, you need also softer colors. The beauty of nature is that we can use nature as a guideline. We don't need to contrast and fight nature. We can enhance nature as a whole. Okay? So you may ask, how can you use this information in your daily lives? You can use when you choose your jewelry options. Warm tones are going to look better with rose gold or gold jewelry. Cool tones are going to look better with silver jewelry. Okay, you can use it when you choose your makeup. You know that your undertone is warm or cool is going to help you choose the correct shade of foundation. Usually people choose the correct shade, the correct tint, but they don't choose correctly the undertone. So when they put in their skin, it's completely different because they not choose the correct undertone. Always try to find a foundation that shows you if it's yellow base or blue base, and you also have foundation tints that you can put in your foundation and change a little bit the undertones of the foundation. You can also try to find suitable makeup items that are suitable for your skin tone, blush and lipstick and eyeshadow colors. And I think this is a beautiful information because it's going to help you save money in the end. When we choose the correct colors suitable for our skin tone, then we don't feel tempted to buy just because everyone's buying, or buy a color because it's trend. For example, I cannot wear neon green. Neon green makes my skin looks sick and pale, and even though there was a very big trend of neon green, I cannot actually use it, wear it. So I'm not going to spend my money in a trend of a color that's not suitable for my personal skin tone. So always try to find things that are suitable for you. It's very personalized, so we don't fall into the traps of consumerism and buy everything just because everyone else is buying. And then we make more conscious choices, and we in the end are going to look even more harmonious. So sweetie, thank you so much for coming by, and in your second step in this personal shopping experience, I'm going to send you your colors and your email address, and we also going to take some pictures of you wearing some swatches of the colors that are more suitable for you, and also pictures with swatches of colors that are your worst colors, so you start to learn to see the difference between the two of them, and learn how to choose appropriately, correctly in the stores by yourself. So thank you so much again. You're looking gorgeous as always. I hope you enjoy your summer, and may you be blessed, and I see you next time. Okay,